So as you can see here, we've already got our exterior walls drawn and our interior partitions, and the next step is to add all the interior doors for our plan view. So all of these doors have a door ID number. This is what this symbol is here. And we also know that the notes say that all door jambs are located 4 inches from the wall unless otherwise noted. So what that means is if we come in here, this is the door jamb itself, and this is located 4 inches from this finished wall here. So what we need to do is be able to locate these things 4 inches unless they have another note here. So we already know that these walls are 4 7/8 of an inch, so that's how wide we are going to make these frames. If we go to A-502, which is the door schedule, and every drawing package that has doors would have something similar to a door schedule, you can figure out some details here. So for instance, this private office has a door width of 3 feet, the height, which we don't really care about for the plan view, and a thickness of 1 3/4 inches. And then the other information we might be interested in is the frame type and also the head and the jamb type. So for this particular door, it's head and jamb 1, and it's a frame F1. So if we look at the frames over here, the F1 frame is 2 inches on all sides. So that's really the information that we're looking for, which tells us that this width from here to here is 2 inches. So now we have enough to draw these doors. I'm going to draw one, and then we'll use our modify tools to complete the rest of them. So I'm just going to use the line command, L, enter. We're going to draw this thing. I'll go 4-7/8, 0. So now I have a line that's 4 7/8, and so we'll do a bunch of offsets, first at 2 inches, then at 36 inches, which is 3 feet, and then at 2 inches again. Use the line command, hit escape, space, line command again. Now we'll use trim, TR, enter, and I'm just going to use all objects by hitting space, trim the middle away, do a line command, go from this point over 36 inches, and then offset 1.75 or 1 3/4. Finish this with a line, and then use an arc command here, and we'll want to use start, end, and angle. So there it is. So start, end, and let's do an angle of 90 degrees. Alright, so you can see we have a representation of the door. We don't have the little bump outs on our frame, but that's okay. We've got a simplified version. But the next thing I want to do is make it easy to copy these. So I'm going to offset this bottom line 4 inches to give me a point right here to reference. So we'll do an offset 4 inches. And now that door is done, and what I would like to do is use the mirror command and do not delete. Do the mirror command again, and you can hold down shift to force ortho mode just to make sure that those stay vertical. So now I have those 4. I'll copy these, move them over, and then what I'll do is use the rotate command. So rotate, select, pick a base point, and I want to rotate them 90 degrees. So now I have all 8 possible doors, and what I can do is start adding them. So when I go to add them, I'm going to use the copy command, and with a lot of these modify tools, you can either select the objects before you start the command, or you can actually use the command and then select the objects. So we'll do a copy. So I'll select my objects. I don't want to select this one. What I'm going to do is use that as my base point, bring it over to where my room is, put it in the bottom corner here, and now I've properly located this thing 4 inches. So if we do a distance command from this face to there, it's 4 inches like we're supposed to have. So what I'm going to do now is go through and add the rest of these. So copy, making sure to pick the right base point here. So it takes care of those 2 doors. If we zoom out a little bit, we'll use the break room door. So copy, next up we'll come down here, The vestibule is a little bit different. It's actually offset 10 inches. So we'll go over here to our drawing, use a line command, draw a temporary line there and offset it 10 inches. And then I'm going to delete that temporary line out of the way. And then what we could do is actually just do an offset of 3 foot 4 inches, which is the overall width. Do a trim, get rid of that section, and now when I go to copy my door, I'm actually only going to copy those portions. I'm going to leave the 2 end caps off because I've already got that in my drawing. So I'll do a copy, pick that point, come over here, add that in. All right. Next up, we'll come over to the remaining set of doors here. So I've got door 106, 105, and 107. So there's 106. There's 105, and I need a door 107, which is similar to this one. Alright, so the last step is to actually trim out the middle sections of these. So I'll go to trim, just select all, and remove the middle portion. And if we do a zoom extent, we now have all of the main doors for our plan view. We still have 2 exterior doors, but we'll cover that when we add the exterior cutouts for windows and door openings.